Have you ever noticed the way your dog looks at you? Not just a quick glance. Not just when it wants food. But those long, quiet moments when your dog simply sits there, staring at you. Its ears relaxed. Its tail gently moving. Its eyes locked onto yours as if it's trying to understand something. In those moments, many people ask the same question. What does my dog really think of me? Does my dog know that I'm human? Does it understand that I'm a completely different species? Or does it see me as something else entirely? For a very long time, people assumed dogs simply thought of humans as large, strange animals that provided food and shelter. But modern science has revealed something far more fascinating and far more emotional. The truth is that your dog doesn't see you the way other humans see you. Your dog does not categorize you as human the way we categorize each other. Dogs don't have the same mental labels that humans use. Instead, your dog understands you in a completely different way. And to understand what you truly are in your dog's eyes, we have to go back thousands of years. Long before dogs lived in our homes. Long before they slept on our couches. Long before they waited patiently by the door for us to come home. We have to go back to the ancestors of dogs. Wolves. Long before domestication began, wolves survived by living in tightly organized social groups called packs. Life in a wolf pack was not random or chaotic. It was structured, cooperative, and deeply social. Every wolf in the pack depended on the others. They hunted together. They protected each other. They raised their young together. They traveled together through forests, mountains, and snowy landscapes. But within every pack, there was always structure. Some wolves took on leadership roles. Some helped raise the pups. Some helped track prey. Some helped guard the territory. What mattered most was the bond between members of the pack. Survival depended on loyalty. A wolf that trusted its pack had a far better chance of living through harsh winters, finding food, and avoiding danger. Over time, something remarkable happened. Some wolves began interacting with humans. Instead of fearing people, certain wolves learned that humans could provide scraps of food and protection from other predators. These wolves stayed close to human settlements. Generation after generation, these wolves slowly changed. They became less aggressive, more social, more curious about humans. And over thousands of years, these wolves evolved into what we now know as dogs. But while dogs changed physically, their social instincts remained deeply rooted in pack behavior. Even today, when a dog enters a human home, its ancient instincts immediately begin trying to understand the social structure around it. Who is the leader? Who provides food? Who offers protection? Who belongs to the pack? Your dog's brain is constantly processing these questions, even if you never notice it happening. When your dog first meets you, it doesn't think, "This is a human." Instead, its brain asks a different question. Is this individual part of my social group? And once your dog decides that you are part of its social group, something powerful begins to form. A bond.
But here's where things become truly fascinating. Scientists studying dog behavior discover that dogs actually understand that humans are different from them. Dogs recognize that we move differently. We sound different. We smell different. Our voices are unique. Our body language is unique. Our scent is completely unlike another dog's scent. Yet despite all these differences, dogs still choose to bond with us. In fact, they often bond with humans even more strongly than with other dogs. Researchers at Emory University conducted brain scans on dogs to understand how their brains react to different smells. They tested scents from strangers, familiar dogs, unfamiliar dogs, and the dog's owner. The results were extraordinary. The part of the dog's brain associated with pleasure and reward became most active when the dog smelled its owner's scent. Not another dog, not food, but the scent of the human it loved. This discovery revealed something important. To a dog, its human companion is not just another creature living in the house. Its human is emotionally significant. In other words, you are special in a way that very few things in your dog's world are. But what exactly are you in your dog's mind? The answer is both simple and surprising. Your dog sees you as something similar to a member of its pack, but also something much more powerful. Think about your daily life from your dog perspective. You control the food supply. You open doors that your dog cannot open. You decide when it goes outside. You protect the territory of the home. You introduce new people. You comfort your dog when it feels afraid. From your dog perspective, you control almost everything that matters in its life. You are larger, stronger, more capable. In a dog's mind, this places you in a very important role. You are something like a powerful leader within the pack. Some scientists even describe humans as super pack members in the social structure of dogs. But there's another layer to relationship that goes beyond pack hierarchy, and it involves something deeply emotional. Researchers at Kyoto University conducted a famous experiment to study the relationship between dogs and their owners. They asked dog owners to sit quietly and make eye contact with their pets. During this interaction, scientists measured hormone levels in both the dogs and the humans. What they discovered was astonishing. When dogs and their owners looked into each other's eyes, both experienced an increase in a hormone called oxytocin. Oxytocin is often called the love hormone. It is the same hormone released when mothers hold their babies. It strengthens emotional bonds. It creates feelings of trust, affection, and attachment. This means that the bond between a dog and its owner is not just behavioral. It is biological. Your brain responds to your dog the same way it responds to a close family member. And your dog's brain responds to you in exactly the same way. In other words, when your dog looks at you with those soft eyes and relaxed body language, it isn't just hoping for food or a walk. It is experiencing a genuine emotional connection. To your dog, you are not simply a creature that provides resources. You are something closer to family. That is why dogs behave in ways that seem almost unbelievably loyal. A dog will wait by the door for hours if its owner leaves. A dog will run across a field just to reach its human. A dog will sometimes ignore food or toys simply to sit next to the person it trusts. Stories of this loyalty exist all around the world. One of the most famous examples is the story of Hachiko, an Akita dog in Japan. Every day, Hachiko would walk with his owner to a train station and wait for him to return from work. One day, the owner never came back, but Hachiko continued waiting. Day after day, year after year. For nearly 10 years, the dog returned to that station every single day, waiting for the person who had once been his entire world. Eventually, the story became so famous that a statue was built in Hachiko's honor. Today, that statue stands at Shibuya Station in Tokyo as a symbol of loyalty. To many people, this level of devotion seems unbelievable, but to a dog, it makes perfect sense. Because in a dog's mind, the bond with its human is one of the most important relationships in its life. Your dog does not measure time the way humans do. It doesn't think about work schedules or daily routines. What it understands is presence and absence. When you leave, your dog feels the absence of a key member of its social group. When you return, the pack feels complete again. That's why dogs greet their owners with such overwhelming excitement. From the dog perspective, the most important individual in its world has just returned. But the relationship between humans and dogs goes even deeper than loyalty. Dogs are incredibly skilled at reading human emotions. Studies have shown that dogs can recognize changes in human facial expressions, tone of voice, and body language. When you feel sad, your dog often approaches quietly and stays near you. When you feel excited, your dog becomes energetic and playful. When you feel angry, your dog may become cautious or submissive. This emotional awareness is one of the reasons dogs have become such effective therapy animals. Organizations like American Kennel Club recognize the extraordinary ability of dogs to provide comfort to people experiencing stress, anxiety, and loneliness. In hospitals, nursing homes, and rehabilitation centers, therapy dogs help people recover emotionally. Their presence lowers blood pressure, reduces stress hormones, and increases feelings of calm. And perhaps the most remarkable part is that dogs offer this comfort naturally. They are not trying to manipulate humans. They simply respond to the emotional signals they perceive, because in their social world, supporting members of the pack is part of survival. All of this leads to a simple but powerful truth. Your dog may not see you as a human, but the role you play in your dog's life is far more meaningful than a simple label. To your dog, you are a protector. You are a guide. You are a companion. You are a source of safety. You are the individual who brings food, comfort, and affection into its life. You are the center of its social world. When your dog follows you from room to room, it isn't just curiosity, it's connection. When your dog sleeps near you, it isn't just comfort, it's trust. When your dog looks into your eyes, it isn't just expectation, it's bonding. So the next time you notice your dog quietly watching you from across the room, remember this. Your dog may not see you as a human, but in its mind, you are something even more important. You are family. You are the heart of the pack. And to your dog, that means everything.